The New York Jets get a quarterback. Now, here's what's interesting about it. Everybody thinks that I'm going to rail and go crazy about how pathetic it is. I think the exact opposite of it. There's no great quarterback out there for them to get. They obviously don't want to go into the season only with Bryce Petty and Christian Hackenberg, nor should they, by the way. So if you want to get a one-year stopgap and a guy that just, is going to cover you from A to Z for 1 year only, as you contemplate and try to figure out, A, what the hell you're doing as far as next year financially, B, how good are you going to draft this year, right? And C, knowing that you're going to stink. Maybe there's a guy that they think is going to be really, really good coming out of next year's draft. Maybe they think they'll take a quarterback in this year's draft. I don't know what they think about the kid from Carolina or Watson, whoever it might be, right?
Right.
But you going out and getting Josh McCown actually makes a lot of sense. We're not going to win a lot of games this year. You want a veteran quarterback. He's a veteran quarterback. You want a guy that's not going to, ruffle any feathers here. He's not going to do anything special by a long shot. And after a year, you're done with him.
Well,
I don't understand why you got to give him $6 million to do it. But at the end of the day, I got no problem at all with Josh McCown being the quarterback.
Well, he'll be the lowest paid starting quarterback in the league.
Even better.
If he gets a chance to actually win the starting job. I don't know what they've told him. The contract doesn't tell me much other than it's a common sense Band-Aid to a big problem that they have as to what the hell are we doing at quarterback. So I would say at 2 and 5, you'll be screaming and you're going to want to see Bryce Petty or Christian Hackenberg playing.
You're right, but my expectation is the Jets are going to suck. So from the standpoint of we didn't want to play football this year without some veteran on the team.
Yeah.
And again, maybe Petty or Hackenberg beat him out. I don't know how it's going to go. So getting a guy that's at least been around, knowing that my team's going to suck, yes, I'm going to yell and scream every week in the fall. 100% right. He sucks. Get him out of there.
I'm telling you right now, you are.
But here's what I've learned. Despite the fact that it flies in the face of what I want, what I've learned and what I want are two mutually exclusive things.
Yes.
What I want, I never get as a fan.
Of the Jets.
Of the Jets,
Yeah.
of the Knicks, all right?
The Jets and the Knicks, yes.
What I realize is happening, though, is what's happening. Every team goes into the season, and for whatever reason, even though they recognize they're going to win a Super Bowl, they like having a veteran quarterback on the roster.
Stability for practice and for meetings and things
that's
of that
fine.
nature. Yeah.
That's fine. Josh McCown's been around for 14 years. He's on his 9th team. He had a couple little flashes in the pan way back when he played for Chicago. Actually started a quarterback controversy there. He played so well when Cutler went down.
I did a couple of his games. He actually played really well. But, that
like
team...
a 4 or 5 week run where he played great.
But that team was older. That team had, Brandon Marshall was on that team. Alshon Jeffrey was on that team. Martellus Bennett was on that team. Matt Forte was on that team. So they had players around him, and he just basically came in and stabilized the whole thing when Jay Cutler got hurt. They're paying him backup money. The contract that he has is basically what, the higher-end backups are making.
Right. Well, Geno Smith's getting $2 million to be the backup for the Giants, but the backup for the Giants never plays.
Well, that's right. Well, it's a different story. He's trying to just land on his feet and try to, get in front of some eyes again. I would just say that, maybe there's a thought in the building that either Bryce Petty or Christian Hackenberg would start the season as the starter and then just have this guy on the back, on the back end of it. I can't imagine them promising him anything.
No, I think they're probably saying to him, look, we're going to give you $6 million, A. B, you're going to go into camp and we're going to expect you to earn the job. And I think they probably told Bryce Petty and Christian Hackenberg the same thing. You come into training camp this year and nothing's promised to anybody. Be the best quarterback in camp. And you have a chance to be our starting quarterback. Probably more for Petty than Hackenberg.
Right.
Just based on the fact that he played last year. But I agree. You will see multiple quarterbacks for the New York Jets this year. And at the end of the day, since I'm already resigned to the fact that they're going to suck, and they're going to suck at a level of suckingness that we have not seen in some time.
I'd be careful about that.